One of my favorite hobbies is genealogy. These pictures of my ancestors are only a few of what I've collected over the years. Along with these, I have also gathered birth and death records, military records, and other official documents. Using every possible resource, I have traced my maternal family lineage to John Isaac Linley, born in Cheshire, England around 1605. 2 generations later, family members moved to Wicklow County, Ireland, and around 1725, 4th generation Linleys began leaving Ireland for America and settled in Pennsylvania. By the 9th generation, descendants had spread to Maryland, North and South Carolina, and Indiana. This is my great-great-grandparents, James M. Linley, born in 1826, and Sarah Phelps Linley, born in 1830. This is a copy of their marriage bond dated October 11, 1848. If reason had been found for their marriage to be illegal or immoral, James would have been required to pay Surry County, North Carolina, $1,000. James and Sarah had 5 children. This is the births page from the family Bible, stating that my great-grandfather, Thomas Augustus Linley, was born February 12, 1851. This is my great-great-uncle, John Sanford Linley. He studied medicine at the St. Louis College of Medicine and practiced for some time in Yaleville, Arkansas. In 1889, he began working for the Department of the Interior at the Quapaw Indian Agency in Indian Territory. During his career, he also worked at the San Carlos Agency in Arizona, the Standing Rock Agency in South Dakota, the Hoopa Valley Agency in California, and the Cheyenne and Arapaho Agency in Oklahoma, where he was the agency physician. From 1908 to 1911, Dr. Linley was principal and physician at Consolidated Cheyenne and Arapaho Boarding School in Oklahoma. He is spotlighted on the right in this photo. After this, he served as day school physician at the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. Among the most interesting things I have found in my research is my ancestors' connection with the Underground Railroad. The Linleys were a family of Quakers and felt very strongly against slavery. The homes of Thomas, Jacob, Aaron, and Eli Linley all are documented stops along the way. It is highly likely that they actually met Harriet Tubman as she led various groups on the underground route to freedom. This picture, taken in 2007, shows the remains of the home of Eli Linley in Chambersburg, Indiana. It was the first stop on the Underground Railroad after crossing the Ohio River. Aaron Linley was a leader in the anti-slavery movement, and his barn still stands today. It is a documented stop on the Underground Railroad. This house in Westfield, Indiana, was built by Thomas Jefferson Linley. It was the first brick home built in the area, and each brick was made on site. The home is occupied today by a descendant of Thomas, and it too is a documented stop on the Underground Railroad. I am proud of the contributions my ancestors made in history, and I know that my accomplishments in life pale to theirs in comparison. But I have to wonder, what will my legacy be? When I look at my 2 girls and my grandchildren, I just want them to remember me as a loving mother and grandmother. It doesn't matter if my name makes it into the history books or not. What's important is that they learn to love God and live for Him because of His love shining on them through me.